What's up, you guys? I just wanted to make this video to talk about the truth about wholesaling real estate. Dun dun dun. No, I really just wanted, there's a lot of misinformation out there, especially coming from these gurus. Specifically, talking about how easy this business is, how you can work from home, basically how you don't even have to work at all. You can kind of just spend an hour or two working a day and drive flashy sports cars, live on the beach. Now that wholesaling is quote unquote like the cool thing to do, it's almost made out to seem like it's glamorous or luxurious. One of them that pisses me and a lot of other people off is people saying it doesn't take money to get started. I just want to explain something. If you don't have any money, you can get started, but it's going to be very hard and you're going to have to do a lot of work, okay? So get that in your head. Get that in your head right now that time is money. So the less money you have, the more time that you have to spend, right? And then vice versa. If you don't have time but you have money, that's more money that you have to spend now on marketing because you don't have time to go out there and hustle, drive for dollars, and cold call. So don't get me wrong, there's ways that it might not cost that much money, but hey, you want to drive for dollars, it costs gas. Then you're gonna have to get oil changes more, right? It's maintenance on your vehicle. You want to cold call, you gotta have a phone. You gotta be able to pull lists. You gotta have a dialer. Prop stream, that shit costs money. All of these services, right? So simultaneously, these gurus tell you, oh, it doesn't cost any money to get started in this business. All you need are these apps and these softwares, which cost money, which I'm trying to sell you. Okay, so you see why the gurus really want you to get started, but they don't care if you succeed. They don't care if you actually get a deal, as long as you do business with their affiliates, as long as you use their shitty products. And 9 times out of 10, the ones that these gurus promote, they're always shitty. Okay, so this is not get rich quick. Can you get a deal in your first month or month or two? Sure. Is that scalable or sustainable to keep just doing it the way that you did it to get a deal in 2 weeks? I mean, anybody can just call and get, a really motivated seller. For me personally, it took over a year to get my first. So know that getting in, know what you're getting to. It takes a lot of work. Like this is not easy. Wholesaling is hard, okay? What the message of the video, guys, is that get into this business for the right reasons. Don't get into this business because somebody online told you that now you don't have to work and you could just work an hour or two a day and you'll have a sports car and live on the beach. Get into this business because you want financial freedom, because you want to get into real estate, because you will put the work in. So if you're going to do whatever it takes, then bet, like, let's go, let's roll. That's why you're watching this video, you're on the squad. So for me, I went on, 20 or 30 appointments before I even got a deal, okay? Like, I made thousands of cold call, like at least 8,000, maybe closer to 10,000 before I actually closed a deal. Like, there's a difference between getting a property under contract and closing it, okay? I got 2 properties under contract that I couldn't sell before I actually closed the deal. I had another deal under contract that blew up because the seller had an attorney. I didn't know how to deal with attorneys yet. I had another deal that fell apart because of title issues. So that's 4. That's 4 properties I had under contract. Couldn't close on any of them. So, and then, 20, 30 appointments. Like, you know how long it takes to get 20 or 30 sellers to want to schedule an appointment with you? I mean, I was kind of just going on anybody who would set up an appointment with me because I was also doing it for experience in the beginning. But yeah, I mean, that's a lot of time that was technically wasted, or I didn't generate any money. I was just getting that experience. So your first year is going to be a lot of growing pains. It's going to be a lot of kind of just trial and error of you looking stupid. You can't be afraid to look stupid. Ask questions, make mistakes. It's gonna happen, like, obviously, right? This business is about momentum, persistency, and consistency. So You have to do something every day. I don't care what it is, how big or small. Just keep doing that every day. You have to build that habit of doing something. Now, let's get on to the positives about the truth about wholesaling. Wholesaling is the cheat code to get into real estate. And I know I just talked about how you don't need money, but you need relatively less money than any other, if you're going to do a fix and flip, if you're going to buy and hold real estate, if you're even going to own your own house. I mean, you can build capital through wholesaling, okay? So that's why I call it the cheat code, because you're essentially becoming a deal finder, number one. You're learning how to analyze deals, how to make offers. You're just learning so much. You're like a sponge. You're soaking up everything, and you're not taking the risk because you're not actually closing on anything yourself. So it's kind of just like trial runs, as if maybe you were going to buy it yourself, and then at the last second you pass it off to someone else. So that's what I've been doing. Basically went from A to Y on the process, right? Pretty much except for Z. I've been there the whole way. I've just gotten a lot of experience. I've learned a lot from doing these closings, doing these deals. And then another great thing is there are no requirements. There's like anybody can do this. I mean, you have to be 18, but if you're under 18 and you're watching this, hit me up. I'll help you, because I think that's dope. If you're a teenager and you're trying to get into this business, you can have your parents start an LLC for you and do it in their name, or I'm sure maybe your parents would even do it in their own names. You don't need a real estate license to wholesale, as long as you're in the 48 states that don't suck. You don't need a degree. You don't need any college degrees. You don't need any bachelor's or master's degrees. Anybody can get into this, even if you're a criminal, even if you're a felon, okay? Real estate doesn't discriminate on anybody, so anybody can come and do this. You can change your life. It's just, all of this is, guys, is bottom line of the video. Wholesaling is literally, you just gotta hustle and grind. Don't give up. Go on appointments, make calls, talk to sellers, talk to buyers, get cursed off, waste your time, cry, whatever. That's how it is. You're gonna have to just bust your ass, eat shit for a long time until something starts to work. Again, it's all about momentum. You have to build that momentum. It might take you 2-3 months to even get a lead, all right? So I'm just being honest with you guys. So when you get into this, just know, if you really want it, if you really want what those gurus are showing you, those beaches, those nice cars, okay, those beautiful views, if you really want that, put in the work, hustle, grind, stop complaining, stop begging for people to help you, right? Just go out there and work, put the work in. Once you get to a certain point and you hit a roadblock, maybe it's time to find a mentor, but you have to put the work in, guys.